Today, we're tackling an epic showdown between two Russian-built legends, the Mikoyan MiG-29, NATO code Fulcrum, and the Sukhoi Su-30, known as Flanker. These jets have been tearing up the skies for decades. But which one reigns supreme in 2025? We're breaking down their designs, specs, performance, and real-world roles to find out. Buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's get started. First, let's set the stage. The MiG-29 and Su-30 were born in the Soviet Union during the Cold War, designed to counter America's best fighters like the F-15 Eagle and F-16 Fighting Falcon. The MiG-29, introduced in 1982, was a lightweight, agile air superiority fighter meant for short-range dogfights and tactical missions. The Su-30, entering service in 1996, evolved from the Su-27 Flanker as a heavier, two-seat multi-role fighter built for long-range missions and deep strikes. Think of the MiG-29 as a scrappy, nimble boxer, and the Su-30 as a powerful, versatile heavyweight. Both jets have seen extensive upgrades over the years. The MiG-29 UPG and MiG-35 variants bring modern avionics and multi-role capabilities, while the Su-30 MKI and Su-30 SM are packed with advanced radar and super maneuverability. Let's dive into the details to see how they stack up. Let's start with the airframes. The MiG-29 is a twin-engine, single-seat fighter, though some variants like the MiG-29UB are two-seaters for training. It's compact with a length of about 17.4 meters and a wingspan of 11.4 meters. Its airframe, originally aluminum, keeps it lightweight at around 11,000 kilograms empty, making it a dogfighting beast. Fascinatingly, the Su-30 is a whole different animal. It's a two-seat, twin-engine jet, much larger at 21.9 meters long with a 14.7 meter wingspan. It weighs about 18,500 kilograms empty, reflecting its heavy-duty design. The Su-30's semi-delta wings and canards on variants like the Su-30 MKI enhance its maneuverability, and its fly-by-wire system allows for insane aerobatics like Pugachev's Cobra. The MiG-29's smaller size makes it agile but limits fuel and payload capacity. The Su-30 with its larger frame carries more fuel, up to 9,500 kilograms, and can handle 8,000 kilograms of ordnance, perfect for long-range missions. The Su-30's design screams versatility, while the MiG-29 is built for quick, close-in fights. Now let's talk about power. The MiG-29 is powered by two Klimov RD-33 turbofan engines, each producing around 18,300 pounds of thrust with afterburners. The latest MiG-29 UPG and MiG-35 use upgraded RD-33MK engines, pushing up to 20,000 pounds of thrust. This gives the MiG-29 a top speed of Mach 2.3, or about 1,800 miles per hour, and a thrust-to-weight ratio close to 1:1, making it a dogfighting champ. The Su-30, on the other hand, rocks two Saturn AL-31F engines, each delivering up to 27,500 pounds of thrust. Variants like the Su-30 MKI and Su-30 SM feature thrust vectoring, allowing for wild maneuvers. Its top speed is slightly lower at Mach 1.75 due to added drag from canards and heavier systems, but its range is a whopping 3,000 kilometers compared to the MiG-29's 1,430 kilometers. The Su-30 can stay airborne longer and strike deeper. In a dogfight, the MiG-29's agility and high thrust-to-weight ratio make it a nightmare in close-range combat. But the Su-30's thrust vectoring gives it an edge in extreme maneuvers, especially in one-on-one scenarios. For long missions, the Su-30's fuel capacity and range are unmatched.
Let's move to the brains of these beasts. The MiG-29 originally had the N019 Sapphire-29 radar, which was decent for its time but limited, with a 70-kilometer range against fighter-sized targets. Modern variants like the MiG-29 UPG and MiG-35 sport the Zuk-ME or Zuk-AE AESA radar, detecting targets at 160 kilometers, tracking 30 and engaging 6 simultaneously. Add in the OLS UEM infrared search and track system, and the MiG-29 can lock onto targets passively up to 50 kilometers away. The Su-30 MKI and Su-30 SM use the powerful NO11M BARS radar, a PESA system with a 200-kilometer detection range, tracking 15 targets and engaging 4 at once. It's also got an OLS-30 IRST for passive targeting. The Su-30's two-seat cockpit allows a weapons systems officer to manage complex missions, giving it an edge in multi-role operations. The MiG-29's upgraded avionics make it a formidable multi-role fighter, but the Su-30's larger radar aperture and dedicated second crew member give it superior situational awareness for long-range strikes and air-to-ground missions. Both jets are armed to the teeth, but their weapons loads reflect their roles. The MiG-29 carries a 30mm GSH-30 cannon with 100 to 150 rounds, plus 6 to 9 hardpoints for up to 4,000 to 6,000 kilograms of payload. You've got R-73 and R-77 air-to-air missiles, KH-31 anti-ship missiles, and KAB-500 guided bombs for ground attacks. The Su-30 steps it up with a 30mm GSH-31 cannon and 12 hardpoints, carrying up to 8,000 kilograms of ordnance. It can pack R-77 and R-27 missiles, KH-59 cruise missiles, and a range of precision-guided munitions. The Su-30's larger payload makes it a beast for air-to-ground and anti-ship roles, while the MiG-29 is no slouch but leans toward air superiority and interception. Both jets have seen action worldwide. The MiG-29 has been flown by over 30 nations, with 809 still in service as of 2024. It's been a mainstay in conflicts like Ukraine, where it's used for air defense and ground attacks. Ukraine's MiG-29s, upgraded to UPG standard, have downed drones and cruise missiles, though 30 have been lost as of March 2025. The Su-30, with 130 Su-30 SMs in Russian service and variants like the Su-30 MKI in India, excels in long-range strikes. It's seen action in Syria, where Su-30 SMs supported ground operations, though some were lost in Ukraine and Crimea. Its multi-role capability makes it a go-to for complex missions. Cost is a big factor. A MiG-29 UPG or MiG-35 runs about $30 to $40 million per unit, reflecting its lighter design. The Su-30 MKI or Su-30 SM cost around $50 to $60 million due to its advanced systems and larger frame. Maintenance for the MiG-29 is cheaper, but the Su-30's complexity can drive up costs. Availability is another story. MiG-29s are widespread but aging, with many operators like Malaysia retiring them to Su-30 MKIs due to spare parts issues. The Su-30 remains in production, with orders from Algeria, Belarus, and others keeping it relevant. So who wins? In a dogfight, the MiG-29's agility and helmet-mounted targeting give it an edge in close-range combat. Its smaller size and high thrust-to-weight ratio make it a dogfighting king, but the Su-30's thrust vectoring and super maneuverability let it pull off moves that can outfox opponents. For multi-role missions, the Su-30 dominates with its range, payload, and 2-crew setup. It's built for deep strikes and complex missions, while the MiG-29 shines in short-range air superiority and interception. Mission type decides the winner. Both the MiG-29 and Su-30 are legends in their own right. The MiG-29 is your go-to for quick, agile air superiority, while the Su-30 is the multi-role master for long-range missions. Which one's better? It depends on the fight. Let us know your pick in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more aviation showdowns. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the skies.